Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Mom and Baby Action Network Virtual Summit. My name is Simone Sneed, and I am the Manager of Missions Programs at March of Dimes, and I'm truly honored to open this powerful day of connection, learning, and collective action with you. On behalf of March of Dimes, our Mom and Baby Action Network team, and all of our incredible partners, I really wanted to thank you for being here. And whether you've been a part of the Mom and Baby Action Network from the very beginning, or you are joining us for the first time, know that we are so happy that you are here. And your presence really means that you are invested in something bigger than any one organization or initiative. We really need to work together to move this work forward and to make lasting change. The Mom and Baby Action Network, or MBAN, which you will probably hear throughout our time together today, is a national cross-sector collective led by March of Dimes, working to ensure that all families, especially those most impacted by health inequities, can thrive before, during, and after pregnancy. MBAN brings together community leaders, public health professionals, healthcare providers, and advocates to drive systemic change and advance birth equity through collaboration, shared learning, and coordinated action. This year's summit theme is the role of fathers and partners in maternal and infant health equity. This reflects a deep truth that when fathers and partners are empowered, included, and supported, that families are stronger, outcomes tend to improve, and systems begin to transform. We also want to take a moment to wish a belated Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers, father figures, and those walking alongside fathers in this work. Today's summit is really a reflection of our deep belief that fathers matter, not just as supporters, but as vital partners in shaping healthier families, communities, and systems. Fatherhood is powerful. And when we center and uplift fathers in our policy, care models, and culture, we move closer to the equity we're all working towards. A special thank you to our signature sponsor, Airflow Health, for their generous support of today's summit. Airflow is a national leader in connecting families to critical maternal health resources. Their commitment to improving health outcomes through access, advocacy, and innovation aligns deeply with the goals of the Mom and Baby Action Network. We're grateful for their partnership in helping make this conversation today possible. Throughout the day, we'll hear from leaders who are working across sectors in healthcare, policy, community organizing, direct service, and lived experience to really challenge the status quo and reimagine what equitable family centered care looks like. So, here's a quick look at what is ahead. We'll start with our opening panel, The Significance of the Fatherhood Journey, where you'll hear from powerful voices sharing why centering fatherhood is not only important, but essential to the future of birth equity. From there, we'll move into advocacy and community action, where we'll highlight models and programs making real impact at the local level. And then we'll pause for a short break. So we hope that people can get a good stretch, grab a snack, and take care of themselves. And when we get back from the break, we'll reconvene for our Policy That Prioritizes Fatherhood panel, where leaders will explore what it takes to turn community wisdom into sustainable structure reform. And next, we'll shift into a fireside chat with Reaching Our Brothers Everywhere, who will really guide us into a more personal, intimate reflection on fatherhood, healing, and purpose. And then we'll hear from our absolutely amazing keynote speaker, Ken Harris, who is a national leader in maternal and child health, whose decades of work have really shaped this movement. And finally, we'll close out with reflections and a call to action reminding us that this work doesn't just end here. It continues with what each of us chooses to do next. So before we dive into our first session of today, we love to get a sense of who's with us today. So there's a poll that's going to pop up on your screen. So please take a moment to respond to our welcome poll. What role best describes how you're showing up in this space today? And whether you are a community leader, a birth worker, a healthcare provider, a parent, advocate, policymaker, or storyteller, again, we are so happy that you are here. I want to thank you again for showing up and thank you for bringing your full self into this space. And
It's a cardboard.
thank you for standing with
Yeah,
us as we
thank you.
reimagine care, challenge inequity, and build systems that honor every family. And with that, let's begin.